I kill myself or have a cup of coffee? An introduction to absurdism. Maman died today, or yesterday maybe. I don't know. These are the first words of Meursault, the protagonist of Albert Camus' The Stranger. In part 1, Meursault attends his mother's funeral, but he doesn't care that his mom died. He doesn't care that his girlfriend loves him, and he doesn't care who his friends are or what he should or shouldn't be doing for them. A couple weeks after Meursault returns from the funeral, Raymond, a friend of his, abuses his Arabian mistress and ends up being targeted by the girl's brother and his friends. Then Meursault, Marie, and Raymond are invited to a beach house, where, while walking on the beach, they encounter the Arabians again, and a fight ensues. Later into their beach vacation, Meursault comes across one of the Arabians lying in the sun. The sun gets into Meursault's eye, and he shoots the Arabian. This is where part 2 opens. Meursault is thrown into jail where he is visited by his lawyer, who is frustrated by Meursault's disinterest in winning his own case. During the trial, Meursault's indifference at his mother's funeral is used against him, and is repeated so often, it is as if he is on trial for his emotional indifference instead of murder. By the end of the trial, he is convicted and sentenced to the guillotine. Before his death, a priest comes to him, but after being repeatedly pressured by the priest to receive God, he gets upset and tells the priest he cannot prove God exists and that nothing matters. The book ends with Meursault awaiting his execution. This story is an example of absurdism lived out. Absurdism says that there is a tension between humans' desire for meaning and the lack thereof in the actual world. But instead of creating meaning, absurdism says that we should accept this absurdity and live in defiance of it. The conflict between humans' desire for meaning and the lack thereof is exemplified by the second part of the book, where Meursault is executed truly not because he has committed murder, but because he showed no remorse at his mother's funeral. This shows society's opposition to anyone who tries to upend their version of purpose and meaning. By going against social norms, Meursault challenges their purpose. He lives in defiance of creating meaning. He is the perfect example of the absurdist. Well, what are the critiques of this philosophy of absurdism? I think obviously the main critique is that it is very passive. This wouldn't work very well for society as a useful tool. But I don't think absurdism really aims to be useful, as useful is a value in and of itself. And I also believe that absurdists recognize that people have the option to create their own meaning in life, but absurdists just personally choose not to. The second critique of absurdism is that if we do have this inherent desire for meaning, and most humans have this desire for meaning, perhaps this desire actually serves a purpose. Could it have been evolved to help for our survival? Either way, I believe that Camus believed that absurdism was the way to achieve happiness in life. Quote, "You will never be happy if you continue to search for what happiness consists of. You will never live if you are looking for the meaning of life." End quote. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe and check out some of my other videos on my channel.